So, well, you can't see it, but I want to do something that I think is a pretty good live stream idea. And I want to see if there's any, I say because there's no guarantee. And the funny thing is, I don't have a backup plan. This whole video idea relies on a single search. And I keep on looking down because all my wires are tangled and it's uncomfortable and it sucks. And you're probably wondering, what is it that I want to do? Well, I want to see if there are any DBD maps in, of course, VR chat. And my God, when I say that, man, it's like this game strikes fear into so many people, dude, and for good reason. Imagine joining a public server. People are just, in general, some people on VR, when they throw on their VR headsets, they're just weird. They're absolute freaks. I get why this game is just, why people just don't like this game. At least some people, and why some people think it's weird. And that's because a lot of people who use VR headsets are weird. But anyways, DVD, right? Hawkins Lab, DVD. Is this actually Hawkins Lab though? Because why is it so dark in the preview? I don't know. I really wanted to explore actual backported Dead by Daylight maps in VR chat. So basically, I want to explore official Dead by Daylight maps, but as Leonardo, and without being chased by a killer. Because, obviously I can't showcase everything if I'm literally being chased by a killer in a literal actual DVD match. So let me rephrase this. I mean, if not, I'll just look for more. No, that's avatars. The voice crack, it wasn't that my voice cracked, but that was wild. Early stage only. Oh, that's avatars, bro. It's not what I want. Evil Dead. Another Evil Silent Hill 2. Is this an actual Silent Hill 2 Apartments? I've never played a single Silent Hill game, so I wouldn't know if this is an actual location of Silent Hill. It's not an actual location from Silent Hill. It's just I'm looking for either one-to-one, as in absolutely flawless recreations, or I'm looking for some of the maps that actually were ported into VR chat. And I mean, okay, what if I typed in Silent Hill in general? And I'm what if I just went, what if I played, if I played random stuff from my Spotify, it would be so bad. It would actually be so bad if I played random stuff from my Spotify. When top 10 in my life, what if I? So if I play a random, no, I'm trying to play a random song. Okay, bro. Really? My mouse is actually spazzing. Forgive me. Is it going in order? Because I know that I liked all this Batman stuff in order. Yeah, it's going in order. But I'm trying to, okay. Well, what is smart shuffle? Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, that song. Yeah, this is. Oh, no. Why do I have this in here? Please. No. 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 I told you, it sucks. It's so bad. This is like stuff that I liked 3 years ago. Literally. Okay. You want to see how old my Spotify account is? No. Can my mouse stop? You want to see how old my Spotify account is? 2022. And video game rap battles is crazy. That's just flat out embarrassing. So that's why I have this here. Yeah, I'm gonna play this in the background. So, you know what I can do?
Titles like Starbox on the Super Nintendo said that they wanted to achieve the kind of lighting found in Pixar movies, only in real time. For this, they used a technique called cascaded voxel cone tracing, which lends the game that familiar, slightly muted look that these days many of us would recognise as looking like ray-traced global illumination. Cone tracing is built into the game from the roots. All lighting is calculated in real time and reacts realistically as new landscape elements spawn in or are built or destroyed by the player. Light itself is a game mechanic. You have to carry your own light sources with you into caves and in the nighttime.
This is too distracting.
If the character strays out of the light for
I'm
too long,
going
they
to
die and respawn back in the town. Pretty imaginative and impressive stuff at the time. The thing is, this was a PS4 exclusive, released even a month before the PS4.
Man, it said best Sonic music. This is not the best Sonic music. Cool Edge, I think I've heard that like once in my entire lifetime. I mean, it's 2 minutes, so like... I don't know what else to put on. Every single stream, it's Sonic vocal and background music and stuff. 'Cause literally, I don't know what else to put on. And listen. If you think I'm gonna put on something like The Weeknd, Travis Scott, Playboi Carti, I'm not going to do that. I'm not. Like, I could. But it's just like, man, that would be so dang basic, bro. I could put on The Weeknd, I could put on Travis Scott, I could put on Playboi Carti, and any other pop artist / rapper. You know, I could put on some Yeet, although I heard that he fell off, like, in the past year. I could put on some, bro, I don't remember the guy's name. I think it was Yeet, the guy who made that, like, Future album. Yeah, and then I dead ass, I can't think, I mean, Future, but Future, is Future, bro, I can't tell the difference between Future and okay, let me actually search, like, wait, like that, I'll know by searching this song. Okay, who... and producer Metro Boomin. So I'm assuming that Future is another rapper because that basically says that Metro Boomin is the one that makes like the beats and stuff. So then Future... But yeah, I don't want to put on like any mainstream rapper. I don't want to put on basic songs. And then, you know, like, I of course don't know any good underground artists. Like, I really only know the mainstream rappers, as you know, for like every other person my age. But I don't know. I remember when, like, I know ASAP Rocky, but ASAP Rocky is mainstream and stuff. So that's why I keep on putting on Sonic music. I mean, I could play, like, I don't know what else. I could think of other franchises, you know? Like, Nintendo obviously has a bunch of flagship, like, number one seller IPs. Nintendo has definitely created a crap ton of franchises and all that. But, it's Nintendo, so I'm not gonna I don't want to take the risk of getting sued just for playing music, you know? I really have to change my camera because look, I do have this. Of course, I have the 4K camera that I'm not using right now. And the reason why I'm not using it right now is because, of course, I was using it earlier for something else. Let me see if it will even yeah, as you can see, it's not even working, even though it's right here. So, excuse me if my face cam is out of sync with my audio, which it definitely is, and now enough yapping. Town of Silent Hill. I need to make this lower by a lot. Oh my god, is that actually the classroom? That's a calf? What happened to the classroom stuff? I want to join a train from Silent Hill. Of course I want to. Why wouldn't I want to? Like, in terms of Silent Hill, the only thing I know about Silent Hill is Pyramid Head. I feel like people in general know. Like, obviously, and now I can't, wait, if I hold tab. No, that's not it. I'm trying to say, people in general know who Siren Head is. Like, especially people my age. Even people in their 20s, even people in their 30s. Like, when I say people in general, I don't mean, like, 75% of the human population knows who Pyramid Head is. I mean, obviously, people who are just into gaming and stuff. Like, people will think of, Silent Hill, Devil May Cry, Resident Evil, Street Fighter, Tekken, Mortal Kombat, and, Sonic, Mario, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon, Pac-Man, Mega Man, whatever. You got God of War even. You got all kinds of different genres, all kinds of different franchises. You got F-Zero Racing, which is only popular due to Super Smash Bros. I mean, F-Zero as a franchise was never even popular to begin with. It's only Captain Falcon that's popular. And the only reason why, Captain Falcon is popular and why F-Zero has even still been able to be a thing, which, I mean, honest to God, like, I don't even know when the latest F-Zero game was released, but I think it was like over 20 years ago maybe. And it's all thanks to Super Smash Bros. So, let me continue this. Oh, I gotta take a selfie for real. Hold up. Oh yeah. Yeah, look at this man, bro. I can't move my head. Oh. Why is the camera so close to me, bro? Oh. Filters. Yo, I can actually do some filters. Oh my god. Yeah, that's crazy. This is just so off-putting. Because imagine you wake up and you see that, like, look at how far apart his eyes are. Okay, like, I keep on yapping, bro. But, I mean, that's the whole point of you watching this live stream. That's the whole point of the face cam. That's the whole point of all of this. I mean, like, bro, if I wasn't live streaming with face cam, this would just be a boring video. This would, and the voice crack was actually crazy. Like, yeah, like, this would be a boring video. Why would you just want to watch... Look, I've been streaming for 17 minutes. Why would you just want to watch 17 minutes of pure silence? That has no value. But as I was saying, man, the one thing I always kind of thought to myself, like, listen, I love the 2012 models. But why are their eyes spread so far apart? It's like somebody did plastic surgery around their eyes and they messed up his face. What happened to him, bro? Why are his eyes spread so apart? That goofy ass. My God. Oh my God. Like, his eyes are so... It's on... You know that it's the official model from the show, and yet... Like, even in the show, his eyes are spread so far apart. All of their eyes are spread so far apart. It's like, wow, man. Like, I love the 2012 models to death. Hands down, listen, as for TMNT 2012, hands down, my favorite adaptation of them and my favorite design / models of them. But still, man, their eyes are so far apart. So, that's always just been, like, let's be real, bro. That's always been off-putting. Like, imagine if my eyes were that far apart. That would be kind of weird. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Taking the craziest photos. Oh my God. This, like, you can't tell me that this man doesn't look. There's just something not right about him. And I love this model to death, but, like, they really did him dirty with those eyes being that far apart, man. Literally, you know how you would make the 2012 model perfect? If you would just make his eyes bigger and closer together. Literally, that's it. That's it. And... so just weird, man. Every single time. I said that 100 times, but it still applies. I'm really locking in on this photo, man. I gotta take good photos. I need to get rid of this filter. I don't even know why I put on a filter in the first place. I really don't. All right. That looks pretty damn cool. Damn, I messed it up. Shining on me. So there's just this entire train, which, keep in mind, this whole time it's been flooded by water for some odd reason. Listen, again, like I said, I don't know anything about Silent Hill other than Pyramid Head, so I can't tell you why it's... Oh, I can open this? No shot, that's actually cool. Wait a minute. Nah. Nah. Nope, no. Bro, what the... Alright, I'm live. I'm live. Which, I mean, it says that I'm live streaming, but, you know, it doesn't work all the time. That is cool. That is genuinely cool. I mean, like, no... Bro, what is this? Yo, what the hell is that, bro? What are you? I can use you? Oh, heck no. Somebody's... Okay. I'm actually gonna get... The lock is broken? So then... Do I have to... No, I can't. I know that... The thing is, bro... I wish that I could actually use my katanas. Okay, do I have to actually search for something, or is that the end of the map? Why is there a TV there? This is like me actually playing Silent Hill 3. This is like me actually playing Silent Hill for the first time in my life. And it's crazy because, you know, I never thought that the first time I would play any Silent Hill game, right? From the Silent Hill franchise, I never thought it would be via VR chat. It's low-key crazy. But, you know, it's 2025. I've seen crazier things. Wait, I can use what? I can use what? Oh, that's just the door to the exit. Okay, well, for what it has to offer, for what it has to offer, the map is really cool. I mean, that goes without saying, but I had to say it regardless. I'm trying to, like, I had to pause the music because I really had to take that scenery in, man. the sunlight coming from my. It's not. Yeah, they're coming from my window. Okay. I need to shuffle this playlist. That's the problem. That's the problem. Wow. Wow, okay, so you don't know how to shuffle the playlist anymore? Okay. We got a W? Alright. What else can I explore? This is low-key wild. Oh my goodness. Why is he facing the... Why? Nope. This is an actual certified banger. Certified hood classic. Oh my god. Come on, you cannot judge me for my music taste that I had in 8th grade, bruh. I wasn't even in high school yet. You know that I was in... For anybody who is aware of my age, you know that I was in middle school, literally, in 2022, right? And then I didn't even enter high school until the following year. Some people may think that I was in middle school in 2022, and then in August of 2022, I went to high school. But actually, in August of 2022, I was still in middle school. That's right. I didn't even enter high school in 2022. I was straight up, which means I would have been in middle school in January and then in high school in August. But no, I was in, 8th grade. Well, I was in 7th grade, January to May, and then of course August to December I was in 8th grade. And then I didn't even enter high school until 2023. Why did my webcam just go completely dark? I don't know. So, dude, like, you can't judge me for that. You really can't. Like, do you think that I'm the same person that I was in middle school? I don't think so. I mean, me personally, I don't think that I'm the same person that I was in middle school. I mean, I have mostly the same exact morals, like almost, as in like morally, like I am nearly the exact same. But I've still, like, a lot of people change in 3 years, you know? Yeah, 2022 was 3 years ago, believe it or not, which is wild.
Introducing Sega Saturn.
So as I said, I wasn't even in high school until 2023. I mean, I was born in 2009. That does explain why I'm 16. So yes, if you do the math, because I was born in 2009 and because I turned 16 recently, I was still in middle school in 2022. So that's crazy, man. I can't. I know I said that it's a banger, a certified hood classic, but I can't stand this anymore. No, I'm sorry, but I can't. No. Bro, stop. Did I actually? Nah, there's no shot. I accidentally got out of the playlist as well.
My recollection of Babalities is I remember Dan Forden, who's the audio guy. He came up to me and he said, you know, hey, how about we do something called a Babality where you turn your opponent into a baby?
And I'm not sure what that was about, but I think it was from searching through sound effect CDs for stuff for the game, and I came across some babies crying or something. And I don't know, it just sort of popped in my head. It's like, well, what if, like, you turned them into a baby and then they would cry or something? So
I was like, you know, why would you do that? And he was just like, no, I just think it'd be funny. And, you know, that was pretty much good enough for me. So, you know, all it required was for us to make, you know, 12 little baby images.
The Babality. Starting off in Mortal Kombat 2, making a splash in Mortal Kombat 3 and Ultimate MK3, although you're seeing the supreme demonstration in the background of this intro, it's been a finishing move that has been somewhat notorious over the years. The main reason being that to perform a babality, you can't block during the final round. Not only is the animation kind of silly, but you're also able to kind of smack talk the opponent at the same time and say, hey mate, that match was so easy, I didn't even have to block. Today's episode is more of a light-hearted look, nothing competitive, nothing high level, but more so talking about the babalities in Mortal Kombat 9. They kind of combined friendships and babalities together for this one, where every character had some kind of rather embarrassing animation that even now I can't help but find extremely funny. I hope you enjoyed today. We're going to be looking at the MK9 babalities, ranking them from worst to best. I gotta say, I don't think there is a single bad babality in MK9. They're all pretty funny, but some are better than others. So, without further ado, let's look into some ridiculousness of Mortal Kombat. My least favorite babality in the game, unfortunately, belongs to Shiva. Now, the animation isn't bad, and it is in character, where she's stomping around and having a temper tantrum, but there's just not much to it. It's funny, short and sweet, however, there are definitely much better babalities. Another babality I'm not particularly keen of is Scarlet, mostly for the fact that it's just really horrifying. She pulls out like a baby bottle full of blood.
Yo, what am I looking at? What the fudge? What the heck? What the hell? Oh my god. Bruh. I was going to say, this is literally RPD. This is literally Raccoon City Police Department. Yo, you got the... You can actually go for... There's no way. Wait, I can actually go in here? Oh, that is not... Oh my god. That is actually... Wait, and now I go to the left. Oh my god, this is actually Raccoon City Police Department. At day, what the heck? I've only seen it at night because, again, Dead by Daylight, bro. Like, because I played Dead by Daylight, I've literally played on this exact location. Because Dead by Daylight is a, like, exact HD remaster of the original RPD map from, you know, the original Resident Evil games. This is literally like a rip of the Dead by Daylight map, but, you know, bright instead of dark. You can even see the light shining through the windows up there, man. That is some crazy attention to detail. Raccoon City Police Department right here, bro. I low-key gotta take a picture. I gotta. Look at that. First floor RPD. I mean, why wouldn't I, bro? Leonardo in Raccoon City. Oh my god, that's glorious, bro. Leonardo in RPD. Leonardo RPD. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, the camera. No, the camera is flipped. The camera is flipped. No. The camera is flipped, dude. No. Oh my god, it's... Of course the camera is flipped. This is my fault, I forgot. I don't know what that was. I forgot, man. Get up close. Come on. Alright, bruh. Really? What is this, huh? What the hell is that? Okay, are you getting dead ass? Are you actually being dead ass? You can literally hear my button press. Okay, you know what? We're going to go to world. And there you go. I think that honestly, like this is a good point, this is a good spot, this is a good moment, this is a good time to end the stream. So, you know, I'm gone. I'm out. I temporarily no longer exist in your life. I'm sorry. Again, I'm sorry. Goodbye.